Yes, I can. It would be a practice.
Done, done, done. I'll keep. Don't worry. You won't get tough questions, but you will
Yes.
see how the questions have been roasted to your seniors. But anyway, okay. So I will keep the questions for you less. It's BCA course, right? Done. Zuyar,
LLB.
LLB. Good. Adi, Aditya,
BCom honors. BCom Finance and Investment honors.
BCom Finance and International Honors. Bushra,
So, BCom Finance and Accountancy, also BCom Honors.
yes. All right. So I have today 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people today. 7 people for the mock. So whenever I say to turn on the camera, please do turn on the camera because I want all of you to be there. Okay, that's very important because whenever going for mock interview, this is a normal structure which I follow. Okay, and I expect you also to be very punctual on this because mock interview is a stage where you're learning from yourself, not only from yourself, you'll be learning it from each other person. That's the reason I conduct this mock interview. Okay, group mock interview, you will learn what is the mistake conducted by another person and how you can improve. And that's the reason we say, before you go for any particular interview, you need to see what is a series of interview which is happening. So when you are attending this mock interview, you are parallelly seeing how each person respond, how each person answers. Got it? You should be very particular, very smart. Listen to every conversation, listen to every questions, listen to how each person is answering. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute time. Can does all of you have paper and pen near to you? Yeah, if you do not have, I'll just give you 1 minute. You can just go grab a paper and pen. Okay, so I will be giving feedback at the end of the interview. So I won't be giving. Yeah, I'll just wait for Adi. Adi, Bhavya, and Bushra, come back. Yeah, all right. Okay, so we have 3 law people, and then we have 2 BCom people, and then we have 2 BCA people. Okay, I have 3 law people. I'm so happy for it because I have special heart for them always, and because the question is going to be that tough level, so that's the reason. So yeah, others you can chill, but don't worry, you're also going to be treated equally. But irrespective, I'll just tell you one rule for today's mock interview is that I might be strict in mock interview. I might pretend that I'm strict. Okay, I might ask you tough questions. I might make you confused, but it is absolutely okay. Why? Because ultimately this is how your real interview is going to happen. Whether you're going to apply for Christ, whether you're going to apply for Symbiosis, whether you're going to apply for yeah, okay, I will take Varun inside because he joined the meeting. So Varun, are you there? Varunji, Varun, you're supposed to turn on the camera throughout the meeting, so that's a call.
Yes,
If
sir.
yeah, you need to turn
So
on
my
the
camera.
yeah, your Rishi, were you there in the meeting? Yeah, Varun. Yeah, Varun is there. Rishi, okay, Rishi, I didn't tell your name. Okay, fine. Rishi also highlight. Rishi, you're from which course?
BBS.
BBA. All right. And Varun? Varun, you're supposed to turn on the camera. Like, until I give you the instruction,
Yes,
all
sir.
of you should turn on the camera. Until I finish it, then I'll tell you when to off. Cool? Okay, Varun? Yeah, so, all right. As of now, we have even BBA people over here. Great. So we
Okay,
have
sir.
combination of all. So this is what I want to tell you all. So you can all mute as of now. So this is the process. I'll be calling out your names one by one. I'll be asking you out the questions, and then the next person come. So immediately after, I'll tell the order now. I want all of you to listen very carefully. Sakala, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. So first is you. Second is
Okay.
Hardik. Yeah, I will not be calling out the names again and again. I'm just telling it one go. Sakala, and then second we have Hardik. Hardik,
Yes, yes, sir.
great. Manasvi,
Yes, sir.
yeah, Manasvi, third, great. Yeah, keep your cameras on as of now. Manasvi, Rishi,
Yes, sir.
great. And then Zoyer,
Yes, sir.
great. Adi,
Yes, sir.
where is
Hello.
Adi? Yeah, keep your cameras on. Adi, Bushra,
Yes, sir.
okay. Varun, you are from which course? Varun,
Sir, BCom. Finance
okay. Varun is in
and
BCom.
accounting.
Okay, BCom, Finance and
Sir,
Accounting.
BCom.
Okay, dear. And then Bushra,
Yes, sir.
yeah, great. You are BCom, right?
Yeah. No, sir. BCom Finance and Accountancy.
Okay, yeah. Fine. Bhavya, LLB, and one. Okay, fine. All of you listen. This is the same protocol. I'll be going one by one. I'll be answering. So the questions might be looking tough. Sometimes it might look stiff, but don't get worried. Okay? Just give your best. I will. It's the first mock interview. It's a free mock interview, whatever it is. But I want you to give your best. All right? Irrespective. So no questions are, there's nothing called as right or wrong answers over here. Okay, yeah, obviously wrong questions if we say of current affair, it's wrong, but anyway, I'm checking into your personality over here and give your best shot. It's fine. I'm not making you scared over here because your real interview, at some point of time, your interviewers might be a little old enough. They might be very rude. Sometimes they'll be like, okay, chalo, chill. So I'm teaching you for that very tough level. Not tough level, I mean not making you scared. I'm just taking you little hard questions. Why? Because basic questions only I'll be asking because this is your first mock, majority of you over here. This is just to train you out how you need to prepare for your real interview, and it's going to be very short. Okay, very short, 5 minutes or 6 minutes. That's it. All right, because your real interview is also going to be in that particular lens. Cool. Is it fine for all of you? And at last, only I'll be giving feedback. So please don't leave. If you leave, you won't be getting feedback for your own personal review. So on that count, we'll be starting now. I think it's a good time. 15 minutes briefing is great indeed. All right. So now I want all of your cameras to be off and Sakala, your camera to be on.
Yes, sir.
I'll keep the timer. I'm so sorry, okay, all of you, whoever is there. Guys, just 1 second. Can you all turn your camera? Yeah, I should have been said this before. I'm so sorry. I went with the mock interview. Only first person who joined for the meeting, I was able to introduce. My name is Pawan. Okay, I hope mostly some of you know us now, but I hope you guys have started watching the course. So great. So we have this regular sessions on every Saturdays and Sunday we have it. So it's part of our ritual, like 2 weeks once or 1 week once. We will be having like this kind of sessions, either your doubt clearing or either your mock. So last time we had doubt clearing. Last time before that we had previous mock interview. It goes in that particular series, and some recording I won't be posting in the course, some recording I will be posting in the course, in the same course. I'm like this particular recording, this one anyway I'll be posting it to you, only hopefully for few people to access it. And yeah, some recordings I won't be posting, so that's the reason. Please to attend it without fail. And one more information I'll be telling you at last. Just remind me, okay? I'll tell that one more information because majority were asking me. I'll address it later. But anyway, thank you so much for trusting and joining me. I'll be so happy to help you out. But whatever it is, please do make as much as mistake as possible. Only then you'll be able to learn. With this one message, we'll be starting. All of you, cameras off, and Sakla is this one.
Yeah.
We'll start.
Yes, sir.
I'll turn off my camera and turn it on. So that means that
Sure.
I'm being an interviewer. You do not know me. I do not know you. Okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Good evening, Sakla.
Good evening, sir.
Introduce me. Introduce yourself.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Sakla M. Gooden. I'm from Hubli, Karnataka. I completed my grade 10 from Parivartan Gurukul ICSE school in Hubli and my grade 11 and 12 in PU Vidyaniketan College in Hubli with the combination of physics, chemistry, maths, and bio. My hobbies include reading novels, uh, dancing, singing. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay. What kind of novels do you read?
Basically fiction, sir, but I am recently trying to enter into the space of non-fiction and motivational stuff.
Okay. Tell me a name of a book which you have read.
Well, just a few minutes back, I was reading the book called Today, Tonight, and Tomorrow.
Okay. Tell me your two learnings from that book.
Well, it's basically a good time book. Like it does not have any core meaning for in there is no core meaning in that book. But one thing I've learned is it's about hard work, motivation. It's about a girl who is from a sea town and she is a very academically high person. And basically, it's a motivational book about how she's working hard to achieve her goals.
Okay.
And I hope to implement the same.
All right. Good. So, what is your ambition in your life?
I want to be a corporate lawyer in the future and help the society.
Corporate lawyer. So, being a corporate lawyer, how do you think you can help the society?
Well, sir, I believe that every position in the society any position I take, I might be able to help the society in the way in the whatever opportunities I'm provided with. I will fight the cases for my clients and I will be just for them. Yes, sir. I'll give my 100%.
Okay. So, what is the responsibility of a corporate lawyer?
Basically, any client who comes to you for help, you need to help him out.
Yeah, that is the normal even litigator, right?
Yeah.
Litigator is what? That means what? Litigation is normally it's like litigation means what? I complete my LLB, I am a lawyer
Yeah.
now. So if
Yeah.
any client is coming to him, I'm helping him. I'm asking you, what is the meaning of a corporate lawyer?
The definition of it?
Not definition, what do you understand? What is the responsibility of a corporate lawyer? You're telling about the meaning of litigation, but what does a corporate lawyer does?
Sorry, sir, I do not know, but I'll look into it.
Okay, fine. Are you a first generation lawyer? First gen lawyer.
My mom is a lawyer, sir, but she never practiced. So I'm basically a first generation lawyer.
Okay, fine. Great. And why would you like to choose LLP?
Sir, I believe that law is a very fascinating and a diverse subject. It is the foundation of life and liberty. Any place you in the world, you need to understand basic laws of that place to survive. And by being a lawyer, I would be helping people to understand the law and also making an impact on the society.
Okay, what kind of impact would you like to do on society?
Well, I basically want to work for NGOs. I want to work for people who are not probably that financially stable. And because I personally have seen many cases around me where people are not able to afford law because of financial restrictions for them.
So, but
So
we
I
have
believe
legal
that in
service
that
authority, no? Have you heard
sorry,
about legal service? Free legal service
Sorry.
authority. Free legal service authority.
I have heard about it, sir.
Yeah, so
But
there.
it is, yeah, may I continue, sir?
Sure, sure.
Yeah, but I believe that it is not everybody is aware of it, and mostly many people are not even aware of it, and they're not able to access it properly, especially in small town areas.
Are you sure? So you're telling that law is biased, or the
I'm
people
not
who are
saying it is.
working in the judiciary is biased too?
No, I'm not saying it is biased, sir. People are, of course, the service is being provided, but the people have no knowledge about it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, awareness is required for it.
Okay. Do you know who is the present law minister of India?
Yes, sir. Kiran Rijiju.
Okay, fine, sure. Thank you, Sakala.
Yeah,
Wish
thank
you
you,
all the
sir.
best. Your results will be intimated to you shortly.
Sure. Thank you.
You can turn off your cameras as well. Good evening, Prem. Sorry, Hardik. Yeah, you're muted.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Yes, all good, all good. Okay, so Prem, you're from which place?
Sir, I'm from Ghaziabad, and I completed my schooling from RAN International School. In 10th, I scored 92.8%, and in 12th, I scored 87%. Apart from academics, I am also very enthusiastic about extracurricular activities. I participated in various events like theatre festival, character portrait competitions, and I was also a part of core council team, which gave me opportunity to organize such events, which in turn improved my leadership skills.
Great, wonderful. So, Prem, why would you like to choose for BCA course?
Sir, I am from biology background. I chose biology in class 11th. But during COVID times, I saw how technology plays a important role in our life and
Why
how,
now technology is not playing important role?
no, sir, during COVID times, it played an extra important role. I see
Like
that.
how?
Like, sir, whole education was dependent on technology, and people were getting mental health tips because they were locked inside home. So they were able to connect to their loved ones through technology only. And the whole business infrastructure was based on technology at that time. Uh, it also gave new
Prem,
opportunities.
Hardik, what do you understand by the term called as technology? What is technology? Is it something which we can see physically, or is it
Uh,
tangible or intangible? What is technology?
Technology which based on computer which helps to make our life easier.
Okay, so can I see it in my naked eyes?
Yes, sir, you can see the developments in computer uh, and various other fields.
So
So
is
it is,
software also part of a technology?
sorry.
Software is also part of
Yes,
technology?
software, hardware was also a part of technology.
Okay, all right. Sure. You're applying for Christ campus, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me what is the core values of a campus?
Sir, moral uprightness, faith in God, social responsibility, pursuit of excellence, and that's all.
So tell me any one of those principles which you have applied in your life and give me an example where you've applied.
Um, Sir, moral uprightness, I would say my parents have always taught me to, whenever I get some money, I should donate a part of it, small part, even a small part to some poor people. So that I would say comes in under moral uprightness, and I've applied it in my life.
Okay,
And faith in God is also an important role, which gives us hope and confidence.
okay, great. And why will you be? So you're opting for which campus?
Sir, I'm opting for NCR campus.
NCR campus, and why not Central campus?
So my parents, I live in Ghaziabad, so my parents are uh, wants me to stay in Ghaziabad right now. That's why I'm applying in NCR campus.
Okay, so can you tell me what's the full form of PCA?
So bachelor's in computer applications.
And do you know what are the subjects we teach in BCA?
Yes, sir. Sir, mathematics, programming, uh, and since from this year it is becoming BCA honors, so uh, various C programming, C++ are also being taught from first year itself.
Okay. Last question to you. Uh, just assume that we have been selected you to a campus. How will you contribute towards our university?
Sir, as soon as I get into college, I will do well in academics and also participate in extracurricular activities. I will participate in various events and try to uplift the name of college at my level best.
Okay, as soon as you join the campus, right?
Yes, sir.
And what if we don't select you?
Sir, I will try in second attempt, and I have also applied on other colleges as my backup plan. But my main priority is for Christ University only right now.
Okay. Uh, Thank you, Hadley. Wish you all the best, and results will be intimated to you shortly.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Manasvi.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. How are you, Manasvi?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good. All good, all good. So, Manasvi, you are from which place?
I'm from Delhi.
Delhi. Okay, that's beautiful. And what made you interested in choosing BCA course?
Sir, as we know that computer is very important, and also one of my cousins is doing the same course from Christ University. So me and I were talking. So she introduced me to this course. Then I read about it on the internet, and I found it interesting.
Good, very good, Manasvi. So, Manasvi, do you know who is the father of who made the computer?
I think Charles Babbage. I'm
Charles
not sure.
Babbage. Very good. It's a correct answer. Good. So, Manasvi, my next question to you is that, can you tell me what is the role of recent AI, I'm like artificial intelligence, in the world of computer technology? This is your micro presentation topic. You can think for up to 60 seconds, and then you're supposed to speak for another 45 seconds, 45 to 50.
Okay, sir.
You're not supposed to use any paper or pen. Just jot out in your mind. And then sure, Manasvi, you can start.
Okay. So, AI is a branch of computers and it refers to artificial intelligence. As the name suggests, it is not a real person or something, but it is a software basically. And artificial intelligence makes our lives, have made our lives easier. Before, an example of artificial intelligence is Chat GPT, but before that, we had also experienced it in the form of Alexa and Google Home. And Alexa, as we all know, that it does various functions. If we ask it anything like to play music and everything, it gives information in seconds. And also Google Home, as we know, it can control our home. We tell it to switch on the lights, it does. But it also has some negative impacts. AI also has some negative impacts because it is it will affect the jobs of people, like basically basic jobs such as software development. And yes,
Very good,
thank you.
Manasvi. Good. So, Manasvi, how do you think you can contribute towards a campus if you get selected?
So I would contribute in such a way that uh, I would help my peers also when they are in need without any hesitance, and also I would work hard enough in academics as well as extracurricular activities and give my level best, and try to rise and shine in the name of college.
Good, very good. You are presently in which stream?
I'm in commerce with maths.
Commerce with Max. And you had a very good scope of choosing BCom or BBA, but why, like, you can, like, then why in specific to Bachelor in Computer Application? Because even in commercial field, for example, commerce also you use computer application, but why only align towards this course?
Sir, because as I studied in 11th, I was not really inclined towards accountancy and business studies. Those subjects really did not seem interesting to me. But I did a course on Udemy about HTML and CSS web development. It helped me to understand what it's all about, and that's why I applied for it instead of BCom.
All right. Thank you, Manasvi. Wish you all the best. Good luck. Your results will be intimated to you shortly. Good evening, Rishi.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. Yeah, Rishi, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. Can
Okay, one second. Just give me a second. Yes. Kindly introduce me about yourself.
Sir, so this is Rishi. I'm from Hyderabad. I've completed my schooling in Little Scholar School from Hyderabad and my intermediate in Sriyamaka Junior College. My background was science, MPC, and my hobbies are I used to play cricket professionally and I was in esports for a while during lockdown. And
Sports during lockdown.
esports.
Okay, what is it? What kind of sports are those?
It is like gaming in competitive gaming.
Gaming and your voice is breaking.
Competitive gaming, sir.
Okay, can you tell something more about it?
Uh, so it is like almost like sports, but sports in gaming, sir. Like
Okay.
there will be a particular game and there is a competition in that game.
Okay, that's great. So you like more that?
No, actually, I used to play cricket professionally, but during lockdown, I wanted to do something interesting, so I was into that.
Okay, so Rishi, you're from science background, right? Then
Yes, sir.
why would you want to choose BBA course, and why should we select you? Because we see that you have very good merits in terms of science field.
Sir, actually, choosing science background in my intermediate was not my choice. I was like, it was my parents' choice. I could not convince at that time. So they were like, if you are going to do science now, then you can do whatever you want later. But after my end of my second year, they were like, you have chosen science, so you have to write JE mains. So I had to convince them because I did not wanted to do that. I wanted to do business and I wanted to start my own business. So I wanted to learn about more about business. So I had to take BBA.
Rishi, let's assume for an hypothetical scenario. Okay, you are in your second year of your BBA course.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're in your second year of your BBA course, and suddenly you feel that BBA course is not of your cup of tea, and you are getting an interest a lot towards the field of science, that is BSc. Just imagine, yeah, BSc by botany. You're feeling a lot of interest. You start reading a lot. You start feeling a lot of excitement. Now the question is, will you shift to BSc or will you still remain in BBA?
So I'll still be in BBA because
How does I make me believe that? Because considering your previous choices changed or not on interest.
sir, before I take any decision, I do a lot of research and I do not quit in between before starting anything. Like whatever I decide, I do a lot of research before deciding something.
Are you sure? Is this
Yes,
answer sure?
yes, sir.
Okay, fine. And tell me, what are the subjects we teach in BBA, Rishi?
BBA BBA in business analytics, BBA honors with research, BBA in decision science, BBA in travel and tourism.
Okay. Then what is the scope of the BBA course in Christ? Have you heard about the placements and other opportunities we provide in our campus?
Um, no, sir. I did not do any particular research about placements and all because
But you just few minutes before said me that you do well research
yeah,
before
because
choosing.
I did not wanted to think about any placements because I'm going to start my own business soon. So that is what like I wanted to learn about business in a top college, and I did research till wherever it is required.
Okay, what kind of business would you like to start?
Sir, it is related to agricultural business. So with that.
Good. You are from which state?
I'm from Telangana.
Telangana. Can you tell me any two major agricultural issues in Telangana?
Uh,
Which agriculture
there
sector is facing the problem?
it is like what it is only about the conflicts between the farmer and the buyer from the buyer of the crops from the farmer. So what I wanted to do is eliminate the mediators between the farmer and the consumer, and I want to make a business with that.
They want to eliminate what?
The mediators between the farmers and the consumers and the business between the them.
Rishi, your last question. Assuming that you are, just imagine that you are a businessman in Telangana. So, how are you going to resolve this issue? I'll give you 1 minute to think and you can give a proper answer.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Rishi.
Sure. So the major problem is that the farmers are not getting the right price to whatever they are selling for. So I want to just give actual profit to the farmers and even make business through it. Like my actual business is not going to be with the selling of the vegetables and all. So uh, my actual business is going to be actually giving to a proper profit to the farmers and cutting down the margin to the consumers and making. And if I talk about making profit, then it is I have another business model for making profit through it. So I mean thing is to give proper profit to the farmer and cut down the margin to the consumer.
Okay, good. Thank you, Rishi. Wish you all the best. Stay back for the feedback.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Zia,
Yes, sir.
good evening, Zia. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Zia, are you the first gen lawyer?
Yes, sir. I'm the first generation lawyer.
First generation lawyer, great. And so, what inspired you to choose law?
So actually, my main target and focus is to join the Indian Army. So, and Indian Army has the special line called JAG to join. That is Judge Advocate General of. It is basically the legal department of the Indian Army. So I believe joining this course will help me to get through JAG and to serve the nation from from the army.
Okay. What do you mean by LLB? What is the full form of LLB?
Uh, Sir, LLB is. Sorry, sir, I forgot the full form. I couldn't.
Which
Can't
course you're
remember.
applying for?
PLLB.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, which colleges you're applying for?
Sir, Christ University.
Christ University. All right. So, what if we don't select you in our campus for the initial first and second round?
Sir, if I don't get selected for the first and second round, I, I will apply for different colleges also, and I've applied for CVT also. But my main focus is to get into Christ University.
Okay. Okay, Zia. So, Zia, can you tell me what are the, as you said, you want to become a JAG, right? Judge Advocate General.
Yes,
So,
sir.
can you tell me what are the kind of cases you are supposed to deal if you become a JAG?
Yes, sir. Sir, if we see the army, sir, it is very different from the normal people's life, and the normal courts, the normal high courts and the Supreme Court are not like well enough to handle the army's case. So in JAG, basically, if there is a conflict between officers and basically to deal with the legal legal terms in the army, JAG officers are required. So
Legal terms.
like so like legal conflicts, like between, if there are conflicts between two officers, the JAG officers and the judge can intervene, and like they can solve the conflicts and they can resolve the issues through laws. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So, Zuhair, is the same army law, like the normal laws which we have in our country, is it even applicable to the army officials?
Sorry, sir.
The law which we have presently in our country, for example, we have different kind of labor laws. We have different kind of constitutional laws. So are all these laws even applicable to army people, or do they have separate laws?
Sir, the army people have act called the Army Act,
Okay.
in which the punishments for what type of crime they have committed are written, and the JAG basically deals with that type of law only. And answering to your question, crimes which are very specified, like rapes. If an army officer commits rape while he's on duty, the the normal courts can intervene in this, but other than that, the normal courts cannot intervene in the army matters.
Are fundamental rights absolute for an army officer?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware.
Okay. Do you know what are fundamental rights?
Yes, sir. These are the rights which are applicable to, like, all the person have these rights and which are fundamental to their nature.
Fundamental. Can you name any two fundamental rights?
So right to life and right to education.
Okay. Name any one JAG officer.
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall the names right now.
Okay. So Zair, have you heard about Nirbhaya case?
Yes, sir.
What is it regarding?
So it was a case in which a girl named Nirbhaya was raped brutally by a group of men while she was traveling in a bus uh, at the at New Delhi.
Okay. So why was that case very prominent? Because of what?
Because of the nature of the case, it was a very brutal rape, and where bunch of men brutally raped her, and like her internal organs were also damaged by inserting objects which shouldn't be inserted. So that's
The
why.
major that I was highlighting on, it's about the criminal law amendment majorly happened after that particular case. So what did Supreme Court do? The Supreme Court revamped the entire laws of the criminal system was not proper at that point of time. Even though we had IPC, it was not proper. But it was only after this case the more gravity was introduced in terms of Criminal Amendment Act. So are you aware about which section is dealt with rape?
Sir, no.
It's
Sir.
section 375. The mayor
Yes.
changes many things was kept on adding into it. All right.
Okay, sir.
Sure. That's all there. Wish you all the best. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Next person. Aditya. Good evening, Adi.
Good evening, sir.
How are you, Aditya?
All good, sir. How are you?
All great. So, introduce me about yourself.
So, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Aditya Pandey, and I am from Kolkata, City of Joy. And I did my schooling from DPS Mega City, Kolkata itself. And my interest includes playing cricket, football, swimming. Yeah, so that's all.
And dance?
No, playing cricket, football, and swimming.
Swimming. Okay, great, wonderful. So, Aditya, why do you choose BCom Finance course? Finance and Accountancy?
I've chosen BCom because it is diverse. It is one of the it gives you like many opportunities. It is a very diverse field.
Why other courses
gives
give you
you-
many opportunities?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you said BCom Finance and Accountancy provides a lot of opportunities, right? So
No, sir. I have chosen finance and investment honors.
yeah, okay, finance and
Investment honors.
okay. So don't you think that even other courses provide equivalent opportunities?
Yeah, sir. It provides, but I've chosen this specialization because I want to become an investment banker and financial analyst.
Investment banker. So have you watched any movies pertaining towards investment banking?
Not yet, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Then you know what is an investment banking?
Yeah, sir.
What is investment banking?
Investment banking, basically, investment banking is a firm like it raises capital for a firm and government organizations. Its main purpose is to raise capital for the firms and startups as well.
Do you know who's the RBI governor?
Uh, a governor, no, sir. Not sure.
What is SEBI?
Security Exchange Board of India.
What do they do?
Sorry, sir.
What do they do? What is their responsibility? What is SEBI?
They regulate the whole stock security exchange, like the dealing the transactions among various securities, like stocks, government bonds.
Okay, good. Do you know what is a dividend?
Yeah, sir.
Tell.
Dividend. Dividend is like the part, like it is a part of the profit that company gives. If they earn a profit, like if you have a stock of a particular company, and the company earns a profit, then it gives you a dividend every year
For whom? Whom do they give dividends to?
to their investors. Like
Name? Yeah, investors
and
who are the real owners of a company? Who do we call as the real owners of a company?
the real owners are the co-founders. Like they have the 51% of the stake.
Who are they called? Name. Are they board of directors?
Yeah, sir. Board of directors.
Are you sure?
Not
So dividend
board
is
of,
given to a board of directors?
dividend is given to like the basically the
Okay, tell me
investors,
who are
like
board of directors?
in general, like the people who invest in the stocks.
Then who are shareholders?
Shareholders, yeah, shareholders are entitled to dividend.
Okay, who gives shareholders the dividend? Who authorizes
Sorry, sir.
them? Who authorizes the shareholders to receive the dividend?
Prices. Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about it.
It's board of directors.
Board
Okay.
of directors, yes.
All right. Okay, so what do you understand by the term called as company?
Company is like uh, the internal and external organization and the environment, and the for a particular, like a company is a whole body of internal and external factors
Okay, what are the features of a
serving to the
company?
society to its fullest need.
Okay, what are the features of a company?
Features of a company.
Have you heard about separate legal entity?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Separate legal entity. Separate legal entity. Uh,
Okay, fine.
Sorry,
Do you
sir,
know
I'm
what is partnership?
partnership is basically a company who's in partnership. Like if two or more partners, company can max have eight, max have at least 11 to 12 partners.
In a private company or a public company?
In a private company, sir. In a private company.
What is the difference between private and public company then?
Private company basically
Sure, okay, fine. Adi, why would you like to choose this particular course? Tell me that. And why
I
should
would
we
like
select
to
you?
do particular course because it will give me deep insights of the finance world as well as the investment side also, and it will help me to upskill my skills in the field of finance.
Sure. Thank you, Adi. Wish you all the best. Good luck. Your results will be intimated to you shortly.
Thank you.
1 second. Just give me 2 minutes break. Throat revamping session. Uh, Bushra, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Bushra, kindly introduce me about yourself.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. I am Bushra Shaukat. I was born in Bangalore, raised in Jammu and Kashmir. I have completed my schooling up to 12th grade from Delhi Public School, Srinagar, from commerce background. I have been a part of TGLF program where I was the creative lead as well as responsible for the research of post production. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, Bushra, so why have you opted for this course?
Sir, I have opted for BCom Finance and Accountancy because my ambition is to become a CA, and this course aligns with my ambition, that is Chartered Accountancy.
Okay, why would you like to become a CA?
So, because I have been always interested in the commerce field, especially auditing, accounts, and I think because of my interest, I want to pursue anything that interests me.
Okay. So have you started preparing for your CA?
No, sir, not yet. My main goal as of now is to beg a good college. That is, I want to be a part of Christ University.
Good, very good. All right. So, Bushra, can you tell me what are the subjects we teach in this course?
Yes, sir. The subjects are mainly there are three levels, and for the first level, business law, business economics, corporate laws, accounting, fundamentals of accounting are all the subjects that are taught.
Okay, good. So, can you name any few famous CA of our country?
Yes, few famous CAs are first of all the very famous CA Rakesh Jhunjhunwala who passed away last year. Then the CEO of Aditya Birla Group, that is Mangalam Birla, and one of my inspiration, that is Neeraj Arora, Asfar Khan. They are all the famous CAs.
Good, very good. So, Bushra, can you tell me about what are the demerits of choosing a CA profession?
So
What are the
pardon,
demerits of choosing a profession like CA?
so demerits.
Yes.
So the demerits are that it is a professional course, and apart from managing your graduation, you have to focus on entirely different subjects.
No, I
So
mean, like
there,
after you are in that profession, what are the challenges or what are the demerits you feel?
so the demerits is one of the demerits that I feel is the long length of the course. That is approximately 5 years.
No, no, I'm
First of all,
asking you about just imagine that you are a CA now, but I'm telling you what would be the demerits one has to face or the challenges one has to face being a CA.
sir, I don't think so. I am fit for answering that question because I haven't heard of any such reasons or demerits of being seen. Obviously, everything has its merits as well as demerits, but I haven't researched well on that. I'll be research on that.
Okay, fine, good. Can you name any two famous C? Hello, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay. Can you tell me any four P's of marketing?
So four P's of marketing. So product mix, place mix, price mix, and obviously product mix, place mix, price mix. Sir, sorry, sir, I forgot.
Okay. So which campus are you giving preference to join?
Sir, I'm giving preference to Central Campus, Bangalore campus.
Okay, good. Do you read newspaper?
So occasionally I try to read. I read news from Google News mainly.
All right, fine. Can you tell me any three famous any news which you have read recently, which is
So three
pertinent
famous.
towards business industry?
Yeah, so first of all, recently there was a huge clash between the Adani Group and the Hindenburg,
Okay.
in which the Hindenburg accused Adani Group of false, irrational accounting practices, and recently also, so one was that. Next was that there is a recession coming in the economy, so there will be
Which country?
less job opportunities,
Which country?
and so all abroad countries.
Abroad.
And the third news that I read recently about the commerce field is that the value of Indian rupees is increasing among the dollars. So that is a very good point for our country.
So, Bushra, you know that presently there's an ongoing war happening in Russia and Ukraine, right? So, as
Yes.
part of it, how do you think our economy or our business sector is also being affected by it?
Okay, sir. So, Russia is mainly the exporter of gas. That is very much required. Gas and petrol, no, only gas. That is very much required from for India and many other countries. But because of its war, India has put sanctions and they no longer import the gas. Because of which the prices of the gas have increased and they have started to import it from the Middle Eastern countries as well as Germany.
Okay,
So
good.
this has affected mainly the transport sector of the economy.
Fine. Good. So can you tell me what is the difference between assets and liabilities?
So assets is something that benefits us in the future, that benefits a firm in the future, while as liability is something that is a burden on the firm. So we have to pay it in the future.
Okay, who is the
This
present
is the
finance minister of the country?
so the present finance minister of the country is Nirmala
You
Sitharaman.
are from which state?
So I'm from Jammu and Kashmir.
Jammu and Kashmir. Oh, okay. Do you know who manages the finance aspect in your state?
So presently there is no such minister. There is a governor that is LG Manoj Sinha.
Okay, so he's managing the finance of the state.
Yes.
All right, fine. So in Jammu and Kashmir, what do you think is the scope of business industrial development happening as of now?
So the scope of business industry, mainly hotel management, is more here because of the tourist sector, because of the tourism sector. Also, there apart from this hotel management sector, there is a huge scope for agriculture sector. So any industry related to agriculture has a huge scope here. Apart from that, I don't think so any other big company has a scope here because mainly people are employed in agriculture sector or they have their own businesses, mainly of hotel management.
Good. Very good answer. So Bushra, my next question to you know, so there was a revocation where now Jammu and Kashmir is also part of our India as a whole, right? Jammu and Kashmir and even Ladakh. So what do you think? What is your view regarding it? Was it the right move of Indian government scrapping of that particular article and making it's a union of this one, or like what's your opinion regarding it?
So, as such, as being the dweller of this state, obviously many other people, the Indian people, don't really know what happens here. So, in my opinion, scrapping the title of state was wrong. But as always, Jammu and Kashmir has been a part of India, and it will always be a part of India because from 1947 it has always been a part of India. So there was nothing wrong in that. But in my opinion, I think the title scrapping of state to union territory was wrong in my opinion because Jammu and Kashmir is itself a state. There are three union territory. There are three parts of it: Jammu, Kashmir, and Ladakh. So this is my opinion.
Good. Very good. All right. My last question to you, can you just tell me about what is the history of Jammu and Kashmir? History means what you have admired a lot in terms of Jammu and Kashmir, and how do you think the scope of new business industrial development which can happen in Jammu and Kashmir? You can
So
think for almost like 1 minute and you can speak for another 45 to 50 seconds. This is your
okay,
micro
sir.
presentation topic.
Okay, sir.
You're not supposed to turn off the camera.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, sir. So the history of Jammu and Kashmir has always been like people till date are involved in agriculture. Their main source of income is from agriculture, mainly apples, mainly exporting the dry fruits which are worldwide famous, and obviously saffron. Jammu and Kashmir saffron is famous around the world. So relating to the business sector, I don't think so. There is much of development here because of all the revocations that have happened here, the hartals, the bans, everything. So the business sector has been largely affected, especially the tourism sector, because of which people are able to earn money. And as being the dweller of this state, I have seen with my own eyes how people were not able to earn, how the shikaras were empty, how the dal was empty, how many people didn't arrive here because of the fear that this is not a good state. But in my opinion, now the situation is a lot better because of the Manoj Sinha, our governor. He is giving many opportunities for the new people, for the people. As you have been informed that the Jammu and Kashmir has had unemployment rate, but now it is decreasing because people are moving out, people are educating themselves. One of the major reasons why, because of which unemployment was here, because the schools were not, the schools were, people didn't have the opportunity to go to the school because of the continuous holidays. So now people are getting educated, they are opening their own businesses, many cafes are opened here, many businesses, new ideas are being settled here, so many people are employed in that. So now the situation is far way better than what it was 2 years, 3 years before.
Very good.
And
Excellent. Excellent. Good. So thank you,
thank you,
Bushra.
sir.
Wish you all the best. Good luck. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thank you. Uh, okay. That interview went for 9 minutes. It was very good. All right. So next we have Bhavya. Bhavya. Bhavya, don't get feared. Okay, don't worry. Interview is not going to be that tough for you. If you're there in the other side, Bhavya and Varun. Yeah, fine. So yes, law students, right?
Yes, sir.
Ah, yes. You understood what I really meant in that question. So yes, okay. I'll just turn off my camera and turn it on. Good evening, Bhavya.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
All good, Bhavya. So Bhavya, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how was your board exams?
Very nice, sir.
It went very well. Okay, good. So what was your major combination
For
for the course of your 11th and 12th?
can you please repeat?
Yeah, what was your combination of the course? Were you from science stream, commerce, arts stream? Which?
Yeah, humanities, arts.
Okay, all right. So Bhavya, then why law?
Sir, law, I guess for me, pursuing law offers me the opportunity to, which will enable me to contribute to well-being of the society. Also, I'm like interested in corporate law, being corporate lawyer, which directly deals with the client to achieve their business goals.
Okay, good. You said you will directly incline towards know about the society, right?
Yes, sir.
Then you can even choose sociology, right?
But being as a corporate lawyer, I can deal with the business goals. Like it will directly deal with the corporate laws.
Okay, good. So Bhavya, are you a first gen lawyer?
Yes, sir, I'm a first gen
First
lawyer.
gen lawyer. So have you applied previously for the CLAT?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how was it in your CLAT?
Sir, glad didn't went well.
Okay.
I got.
Yeah, I'm just asking how was it? Your preparation or was it good? That was my question.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Bhavya, what were the major law subjects you learned during the preparation of CLAT?
So, first of all, legal studies,
Okay.
and second thing, general knowledge.
In legal, what kind of did you learn about contracts, criminal, civil, little what kind of law
Yes,
did you
sir.
learn mainly about?
Sir, constitutional law, torts,
Okay. Then
oh, and
okay,
I
these were
guess
the
there
major
were many
subjects.
more. Yeah, I cannot recall them.
Okay, fine. Tell me what is Article 14?
Um, sorry, sir, I didn't know.
Okay. Do you know what is DPSP?
Yes, sir, Directive Principle of State Policy.
Yeah, what is DPSP?
Sir, it just consists of the ideas of the society. It basically for DPSP is for formulating the policy and enact the laws for the country.
Okay.
That's it, sir.
Okay, very good, Bhavya. All right. It's partially correct. Good. So, can you tell me about? Do you know about this? What is this legal maxims?
No, sir, I haven't heard about it.
Have you heard about what is this ratio dictum?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Do you know what is culpable homicide?
Uh, yes, sir, I've heard, but I'm not aware of this.
Okay.
It,
So,
I
Bhavya,
guess
do
it
you,
is like whoever like causes death during an act,
mm,
like
is it intentionally or unintentionally?
sir, it is with the intention of causing the injury
Yeah,
to
that
a
is
body.
murder. But yeah, so culpable homicide in this one, I'll explain to you later. But as of now, oh, okay, fine. So, can you tell me who is the present, who is the present CGI of India?
Dhananjay, Yashwant, Chandrashud.
Okay, good. So, do you know what is the judgment?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. All right. So, Bhavya, can you tell me about why have you opted for Christ?
So Christ, I have heard about from many of the alumni and even from my friends about Christ that it offers much better placements and opportunities of the placement. It also has many of the extracurricular activities.
Hmm?
It is also known for its faculty.
Okay.
And for me, the Christ, the I will give my preference to Christ Central campus because it is situated in Bangalore, and it is like a new state for me.
Okay. So, will you be able to adjust to this new environment?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely, sir.
So, have you tried any time before that you were able to adjust to the new environment? Something like that?
No, never, sir.
Okay. All right. So, it's going to be a lot of challenge for you, right?
Yes,
Okay. So, all
but
right.
we'll see it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, Bhavya. That's great. So, Bhavya, my last question for you. So, you have done research about the university, right? School of Law and all.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me about what is the vision and mission of a campus?
Uh, like uh, uh, uh,
If you do not know, it's fine. You can tell that you do not know. It's fine.
I don't know, sir.
All right. Fine. No issues, Bhavya.
Sorry.
Totally fine. So, that's all, Bhavya. Wish you all the best. Good luck. Your
Thank you,
results will
sir.
be given to you shortly. Okay. All of you, quickly turn on your cameras. I think I've finished all of you, right? Except Varun has left. So apart from him, all is done. All of you, quickly turn on the camera. Adi, Rishi, Zura, and Sakla. I'll just give you 1 minute. Yeah. Sakla, hi there.
Hello, sir.
Okay. So Rishi started drinking water now itself. But anyway, fine. How are you guys? How was the interview? Tough? Rude?
It was good, sir.
It was good. Okay. Bushra, okay, exceptional. Others will be cursing me. Who and all will be cursing me? Let me guess. Rishi will be cursing me, that's for sure. And Zuhair will be like, who starts sweating? Okay, Adi started sweating. Adi started sweating. Manasvi was like, oh my god, what all is he asking? That was it. And Sakla was like, Sakla, everything was in flow. But as soon as I caught Sakla's weakness, there she fell. And Hardik, he got a little confused here and there. But anyway, I'm telling only negative side, but you guys also did positive side. And Bhavya also was like, and anyway, I'll be starting with the feedback session. So how was it for you guys? Let me listen. Then I'll go with the feedback.
I'll just say कि मेरी जो nervousness थी वो पहले से वो थोड़ी अब कम हुई है.
Yeah, it decreased. I was just thinking the same thing. I was analyzing your report of the last time. Good, Bhavya. I'm so happy for you because, so actually, those of you who didn't know, Bhavya came for the last interview. Last interview, I was like, Bhavya, please speak. At least one line speak. There again, he used to stop. He used to give a long pause. Again, we start the re-interview. I think again we started. So this time you improved a lot. I'm happy for that. You progressed. Good. And others?
I felt nice, sir. I felt confident enough, but the thing is, I think I get overexcited sometimes.
Overexcited. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And others?
This was my first interview, and I did not know what went right and what went wrong.
Rishi, wrong statement. This is my first interview and my worst interview. Was it so? Yeah.
Yes, I actually cannot judge if it was right or worse.
No, I was
Like,
just
it was
joking, but yeah, I'll be giving you feedback. But anyway, this is your first interview.
yeah, like today I complete like there was I wrote an entrance test for walks and like day before yesterday I had an interview today. I don't know if it was an interview or not. Like, it went good, but
Okay, all right, okay. So that means this was not an interview?
it is an interview, but
Okay,
I'm
fine,
not
fine.
sure.
I'm not pulling Rishi's leg again anymore. Others?
So it was my first interview as well.
Oh, yeah, is it? Wow.
Yes.
It was good actually. Actually, it went well. Others? Who else is missing? Adi, how was it?
Few of
Adi
the
was like,
questions
why
I
on
was
earth they
aware,
mentioned
but
about the
I
investment
didn't
stock market?
able to answer because of nervousness. Like I was,
It's fine.
the
It's fine.
major
I'll give
reason
feedback.
was nervousness. Actually, I am a drop year. Like I've dropped 1 year.
All right,
So
that
actually,
doesn't matter. Here, majority of them are also dropped, so it's fine. So nothing to worry on Adi on that.
no, actually I visited Christ Central campus. Like I was in NMIMS Bengaluru.
Oh, damn. How you came inside the
Like I
campus?
so
Central.
actually I have taken part. I was like I have competed in the collegiate competition of Christ Esprit, which was held on 7th February.
Oh, damn, nice.
Esprit, Samyavastha, the strength and synergy.
Great. Okay, done. And others? Any views before I start with feedback?
Sir, I think I was underconfident.
Yeah, it's fine. That's not. I'm just asking generally how the interview went. Fine. Okay, after feedback you'll be telling. Okay, fine. All right, we'll start with the feedback session. I'm not holding you all. I hope you all have paper and pen next to you. I'll start with Sakala. Sakala, if I'm telling you once good evening, I really like you. All of you should turn on your camera. No offing at this point of time. If you're offing, you'll be removed from the meeting. So this is one thing. Sakala, I really liked your admiration of answering questions. You did very well. Even though I tried to melt you down, you were very strong enough. Good. I'm so happy that that one was there. But here are a few things which I want you to improve on. See, I will focus very less on your strength, but I'll tell what is your major mistake. That is why my interviews are always unique. So one thing I can tell you, Sakla, I want you to, if I'm telling you good evening, don't tell me good evening again for your self introduction. Okay. And your self introduction, I want you to start working from first to last. Entire format is wrong. Okay, all the 7 people whoever came over here except Bushra's self introduction was exact pattern, but others made it on spot. That was not suggestible. I suggest all of you to make a good self introduction. Okay, I want all of you to work on it, please, and make a proper self introduction next time when I'm coming. Yes, you are supposed to show it to me, or else I won't allow you. I'm very strict on that. Okay, self introduction should be strong because that is your only brahmastra which you can expect as a 2 question. Okay?
Sir,
One second. I'll finish it.
okay, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Self introduction. Next about Sakla, use pointers here while explaining. Okay. See, I'm asking you about your novel. It's fine. You can tell it. Sir, here are 2 important learnings which I learned from the book. Point number 1, blah 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 blah. Point number 2, blah blah blah. You go in that order. Don't give me one paragraph and tell it. You sir, you select whichever you want. No. Okay. Body language, eye contact, all that was fine. And corporate lawyer, madam, please look what is the role of a corporate lawyer, what corporate lawyer does. That means that you have not done research about the field of corporate lawyer. Your homework for today, and you're going to update me in the same, what is it called, tag mango message is about. You're going to update me what is the responsibility of a corporate lawyer, what does he do, what kind of cases does he file, any 3 famous corporate lawyers, which are the corporate law firms. 4 questions I want you to answer today. Not today, but tomorrow. Tomorrow deadline.
Sure, sir.
Okay. And I off your musics, no, I'm like, I think if when Sakala was answering, Adi, yeah. So Sakala, when you were answering towards the interview, there was a call coming in middle and you were cutting in short.
Yeah.
So try to off everything parallel, because some interviews will not be like, for me it's absolutely fine, but for the, if you get an interview who's very old, he doesn't like it.
Okay.
Some interviews are very particular in these small things. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. um, and I've allowed interview to ask questions. All of you guys, the message for you: if I'm asking a question, listen, allow me to finish my question, then only you speak. Okay, don't break me in middle. Interviews do not like it. So all of you, it's, I'm not telling just feedback to her, I'm telling indirectly feedbacks to all of you. That is a collective feedback. Keep these things in your mind. Okay. So Sakla, this is the thing I want to ask you, I want to tell you. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's already late. Okay, I'll go to the Hardik now. Hardik,
So,
Yes.
just a question. I have a question.
yeah.
Yeah, about this introduction part, sir. Like, what all should we mention? Should we even mention our accomplishments there?
Ma'am, please do watch the course. There, I've made a long video for self-introduction.
Okay.
Entire pattern is given for you. I want you to go to the same pattern, refix the entire thing, because last time the self-introduction video which I made last time has reached like 20,000 views. I request you to go back to the same video which is in the course itself.
Okay.
Write down it and get back to me. Show me even the self-introduction. Type and send it to me. I'll correct it.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. No, stay in the call. Stay in the call. Don't. This one.
Yes.
Hardik say, Hardik. Where's Hardik?
Yes, sir.
Hardik, your first lesson before going to any interview, don't keep the name as Prem Batra. Okay, go into the chooser,
Yes.
proper that Gmail ID. It's very important. I was like, got confused again and again. So it happens to the interview, because when we have 1,000 applicants, when we do an interview, one name will be difficult for us to track. That's the first
Yes.
lesson. And second thing, when I'm asking you 1 mark question, don't give me 5 marks answer. So it should be on to the point, very crisp. So this is my answer. Okay, that's the reason I was cutting you short again and again, because university has given me time frame only to take your interview for 5 minutes. For one question, if you take 3 minutes, then you are cutting short your own time. Don't do that.
Yes.
Okay, on spot. If I'm asking you what is your name, yeah, this is the problem. I asked you which place and where are you coming from. I just asked you this one question. You gave your pura biodata itself. That's not required for me. Not at all required for me. Okay. If I'm asking you, Hardik, which place are you from? Sir, I am from Delhi. I am from so and so. That's it. I don't want to know what is your qualification. I don't want to know what are the achievements you do. वो पूरा आपका thing. You're supposed to answer it only when I'm asking you self-introduction. Answer to the point. That is very important.
Okay.
Hardik. So Hardik, actually it reflects on your personality. You see guys, to be honest, interview is just the reflection of your personality. I'm not blaming Hardik over here. I'm not blaming Sakla over here. See, for example, when I say Hardik, like normally when I'm sitting for the interview panels and all, no, when I'm seeing a person, a candidate who speaks beyond the time, I will directly negate him. I will not take him towards that particular institution or particular organization. You know why? Because I want some person who's very sharp, who does the work on to the point. I don't want a person who's elaborating on the things. Okay. And if I'm seeing a person who has very half-length knowledge, for example, like corporate law, I'm just giving you an example. I'm not taking Sakla as an example. I'm telling you. If I see that that person does not know the role of that particular post, I will not take, because that's a loss for my organization. Why should I lose that particular chance to that particular person? That is the thing. So everything is reflection of your personality. Your pure data, your it's like this horoscope is there, no? Horoscope means what? Before marrying, we'll ask this kundalini. So that is what we do in an interview. So interview, when I take over like 1,000 interviews, I've crossed that limit. Even recently, I've written a book on interview. So we can tell that once an interview is taken, I get to know what is your exact personality. That's it. Your entire data of what is Sakla, I can know how Sakla manages his study, how Sakla is indulged in all competitions, how Sakla is good in terms of decision making. I can tell a ditto. And that is possible in interview. So that's the reason in your interview is basically a reflection of all. Okay, let me come back. So that's the thing. Keep your answers short. And Hardik, learn what is software, what is technology. वो basic terms है. Learn it. Okay, you know
Yes.
every great words, but when you're using those Brahmastra words, know what those words are. Very important. Basic words. That's the reason I tell you, read newspaper. Okay, if you do not know any word, take a book, open the dictionary, write it down. This is the meaning for this. Okay, this is the thing. All right. Okay, and when I asked you how will you contribute to the campus, don't use the word called as soon as I join the campus, as soon as I do this. No. So if I get an opportunity to be part of the camp, with the university, I will do this. I will do that. That should be answer. Okay, not like as soon as I join. You're not traveling any places, right? It's not like after you come to Christ, your enlightenment starts. No, you're going to start immediately in the pace on how is your personality that you're tweaking in over there. Keep that thing in the mind. Okay, Hardik?
Yes, sir.
Great. Manasvi.
Yes, sir.
Manasvi, I'm so happy. I think I asked you pretty small questions first because I didn't want to bombard you with a lot of questions, considering that now you are in your 12th grade. You are in the beginning stage of your 12th grade. Good. I'm so happy that your foundation knowledge was good. Even though you are initial beginner, your way of answering was great. I like the way of how you said about artificial intelligence, everything. But you were a little scared. It's fine. I think this is your first or second mock interview. Oh, this is your first mock
Yes,
interview.
first.
Yeah, it's fine. Little scared, it's natural. You should be little scared because only then, anyway, you'll be there throughout this journey and clear this one. So,
Yes.
I'm happy with whatever you did. Great. Read a lot of newspaper. That's one thing. Okay, compulsory do it, Manasvi. Only then you have a prospects of growing. Okay, in terms of any particular knowledge. So please, all of you over here, please to read newspaper. Manasvi, you can speak little more about ChatGPT. I can guarantee you, all of you guys who is over there, probably around 50% you get a chance about question about artificial intelligence. If that teacher is good in, is a techno freak, then you will surely ask a question about artificial intelligence. Don't leave it because last 2 months our entire industry is changed. AI, every day you can see newspaper. So all of you, please don't leave it. For example, if your upcoming days is on interview, don't leave AI concept. Okay, and fine. Remaining apart from that, I liked all your answer here. Good introduction, good way of stipulating answer. Why this one and accounts and business. See, when don't Manasvi, don't tell that accounts and business I'm not so much inclined. See, even though I had accounts and business, my major interest was towards this one. You need to revert it. Okay, that's how you try to revert it. Don't blame one particular field directly. Apart
Yes,
from that,
okay.
everything I liked it. Eye contact, body language, but little scaredness. Practice in front of the mirror. That doctor prescription I'm giving
Yes,
it.
sure.
Okay, you will improve it over the period of time.
Yes.
And Rishi, okay.
Yes, sir.
Rishi, I'm so happy for you, Rishi, because even though I grilled you a lot, I made you really wet, but still you sustained. Because others I was able to see as soon as the grilling started, they were sweating. But you had that pace of answering towards the question in that very consistent manner. I'm so happy for you. Great, because I was little worried for you. Why? Because you shifted your streams, right? So I was worried on how they could be asking questions for you because they should not feel that you're not the right eligible. That's the main reason I was making you sweat a lot. But you are very strong as tide. Good. I was so happy for you. But here and there, Rishi, I want you to I feel that your research is not up to date. I want you to improve on your research. See, Rishi, whenever you
Yes.
say in your interview that, sir, my research is very strong, and when I'm asking you multiple questions of that particular research, there you're failing it. So you should be very careful. If you tell that, sir, my strength is on communication, then yes, thousand questions also they're going to ask over there, I am going to answer. Similar way, when you say that my research is very good but I did not know about the placements about the university, that is a flawed statement. Why? Because placements and all is very highlighted because very famous college, very famous placements is there. Okay, respect to you know about placements and all, at least know one or two names. That's it. There's nothing harm in that. And then I was like, okay, I came along with you for the business idea, but business idea was also not that convincing. So I want you to rework on it. Entire business idea, business plan, rework. Okay, and know more about your state, Rishi. That's very important. Okay, all of you, you're telling about, I think, who said properly about the state? I think even Bushra, I'll take back word. The way she answered about Jammu and Kashmir was elegant. Similar way, Rishi, if I'm asking you something about Telangana, you should know how the Telangana is, how is the agriculture sector, how is the business sector growing. You need to know. That is the thing. For example, as
Yes.
for Sakala, it doesn't matter because she's choosing a corporate law. Like it doesn't matter which state is she coming from. She can practice from any particular field. So it goes in that particular domain. So you should be knowing into it. Or it's mandated for your Rishi.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
I'll try to improve by next meeting, sir.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'll try to improve by next meeting.
Yeah, sure. I would love to know more about it. And the way I asked you that hypothetical question, it was very sweating for you. I understood. But never lose your temper in your interview, Rishi. Okay, I think I want to tell you. See, interviews, however rude they are, you calm yourself. Don't show your angerness in an interviewer. Don't do that, because if you show, then interviews will also pull many strings out. Don't do it. Okay.
To be honest, I did not show any anger actually.
Yeah, I know that you didn't show, but indirectly that fear or thing, anger is basically coming in your face in a very this one manner. So I want you to calm down on this, smile and answer. Okay, don't go hyper. Come back to the place. I hope I suggest you to do some meditation before going for an interview. It'll surely work out for you. Okay. Actually, normally before I do any mock interviews, I generally make them all to do a small meditation, but I'll be doing it from next time onwards, considering Rishi's eyesight's power. So Rishi, do some meditation. This one, I hope that will be really working out for you before going for an interview. Interview might get scared here and there. So yes, on the answering, but it was really great. I was really happy. It was on point, on sharp, good. But I want you to improve on your researching skill. That is weak, very
Sure.
weak. I want you to improve on it. You're telling about you want to apply for this course. You need to know about the course. All of you over here, you need to know about your course. Okay, that is very important thing. And if you tell that, sir, this is my strength, 1,000 questions also I'm asking, you should be able to answer. Okay, great. So Zuyair, now coming up to you. LLB ka full form, please padlo beta. That's very important. Did you research what is LLB full form?
Sir, I researched, but I forgot the full form.
Now did you research?
No, I forgot the time.
Huh? Tell me, हमारा 3 law बच्चा है यहाँ. Can you tell me what is the full form of LLB?
Bachelor of Legislative Law.
And there is one more legal name, Legum Baccalaris. Know about that also.
Yes, Licum baccalaris. That is Latin word.
Latin word, exactly. That's a beautiful word. You have to use it in your interview, all three of you. Okay, Bhavya, Zuyer, and that is how you try to impress in your interview, because you are from the law field. Got it? So that will show that okay, this guy knows something beyond our expected knowledge. So that's how you try to be extraordinary in your interview. See, guys, all 6 of you over here, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, all 9 of you over here. Remember, in your interview, if you want to be really hype, you need to give answers also like that, because competition is very high, guys, to be honest. Okay, so you need to be extraordinary. That's one thing. And you were getting little scared. Zuyer, I understood gradually that fearness was there. Practice in front of the mirror. Okay.
Okay,
Third
yes,
thing
sir.
is about army laws. See, army laws are not similar to the what our Indian laws, which we have. Certain laws, they are exempted. Only few fundamental rights when it is coming. Army people, what even they are making us accountable. But army people, they are governed under their own laws, and they are not army people. What army people, their powers are what, they're not absolute within terms of fundamental rights. They're also being charged under the names of fundamental rights. And see, certain fundamental rights are what lifted away for the army people. For example, in terms of national security, it's done. So freedom of speech, expression, or else many restrainment is done. So please do learn properly about army. All of you over here, if I'm asking you whether you want to become an investment banker, whether if you want to become a corporate lawyer, whether you want to do something, you need to know about your profession very well. Okay, so that is a mistake over here. So his message is a mistake for all of you guys. Rishi's mistake was what about researching skill should be a very strong. So from every person you can learn. Okay, so that's the reason I'm asking you to learn, watch mock interviews and learn along with it. Okay, so this was the thing. And JAG officer ke at least know 3 to 4 JAG
Okay, sir.
officers, very
Okay.
important. Watch many JAG officer ka video, at least 1 or 2. Okay, so
Okay, sir. Okay.
and then read newspaper. You have creamy layer knowledge of everything, but a deep layer knowledge you do not have, Zuyer. So I want you to read on it every day. Read newspaper, that's compulsory for you. I know exams was there for you, so I forgive you. But anyway, pad lo beta newspaper regularly.
Okay, sir.
All right. So legal, any concept you're learning, try to learn the legal news. And all the BCom people over here, BBA people over here, learn the business news whenever it is in any newspaper. That is how your knowledge reading should be. Law people focus on the legal aspect of any topic. Other people should focus on your business aspect. That is how you need to go. And okay, next is about Aditya. Adi, Adi, it is good. I liked your. Actually, you knew answers, but I'm happy that even you were like similar to Rishi. Actually, to be honest, you knew many of the concepts, but when it came, I little tried to dry you up. But one thing, when you're thinking, don't keep your hand over here again. Don't keep. See again, now also you're keeping. Yeah, don't keep your hand. That is a wrong form of body language. Don't do that. But Adi, second thing, your basics I wanted to rework on it. Basic knowledge it is what is dividend, what is shareholders. All the BCom people, BBFNA people, it's a message for you. See, I cannot sit and ask the same questions to one person again and again. Okay, that's the reason his
No, sir, I was
questions.
aware about the topic, but actually I was fumbling because it was my first mock interview, no. So I
कोई बात
was
नहीं. I
like
wanted you to
unable
make
to.
mistakes. Only then you will learn. I didn't want any of you to be perfect. Okay, that's great. So I'm happy that you did it. And all the BB and BFA people or BCom, whatever you're choosing about commerce, learn the questions what not I've asked him. I asked him about stock market, SEBI, RBI governor. These are the previous interview questions for Christ. I want all of you to learn it. Okay, and even for law people or respective, all of you please do learn it. Even BC also is applicable for you because it's a general knowledge. Okay, RBI governor, your homework for today is about what? Go find out an RBI governor and who is the functions of SEBI. This is your second homework. Adi, your third homework is going to be about what is dividend. Fourth is about for how dividend is basically allocated, who is the shareholder, who is the board of director. This is your homework for today. Tomorrow I want it to be seen, or else next mock interview I won't be taking. All of you, even Rishi, your homework is about finding out the placements in the university, and I want you to find out agriculture sector in that particular Telangana and how as a businessman you're going to help. Zuyer, your homework is going to be army laws, how it's applicable to a country, how it is excludable, what is fundamental rights, how it is excludable, and yeah, that's major thing. Sakala's homework I already said. Hardik, self introduction. I want you to work on your self introduction. That's one thing.
Yes.
And Christ vision and mission also. Add this along with your core values. You said I know, but tell even about your vision and mission. And when I'm asking you one vision and mission core value, don't tell about multiple core values. That's not required. Hardik for you only. All right. And okay. Adi, this is the thing. And don't call yeah sir, yes, yeah. Don't use the word yeah. Yeah, you and Babya used it. Exactly. Don't use it. It's an informal word. Okay, you can use the word called as yes sir. Okay, it's fine. Because some interviews they don't like because there's something called as formal English and informal English. Informal English with me you can use it fine. But formal English, they are very strictly followed by many teachers. Okay, you guys are getting sleeper. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is the problem with mock interviews. If I start, I will not end. But because I want to give you, I don't want you to make any mistake. That is how I train. So that's the reason. If that's the reason I do less mock interview, but if I'm doing, I take so long pace to sit and correct. I don't finish in one go, and I think that makes me and Kavach a lot of difference. So Kavach basically finishes in half an hour and he runs away. But the problem with me is like people sit with me for 1 hour. I want you to learn properly. Only then I'll leave you out and I'll check the homework. That's the reason people are scared coming to my mock one side. But I want all of you to do your homework parallelly, regularly. Okay. Uh, and then company के बारे में learn. Company, when I'm asking what not you're telling, you're telling about the environment, you're telling about the land, you're telling about the air, sun and all. That's not required for me. Company is a separate legal entity. The what members are different, this one is different. So it's a separate legal entity. Learn the terminologies and give it to me in a pointers format. In what do you call? In what is it called? Tag Mango ka website. I'll check it. Okay. Adi, I have taken down all your this one names. I will check it. Okay. And basics of computer knowledge, basics of corporate knowledge. I want you to know. 11th and 12th basics run karo. That's only enough for you, Adi. Okay. One second. All right. So Adi, is it cool? Yeah, I'll give you a chance to speak, Hardik. And Bushra, good. I am so impressed by the way of your answering went. Great. And learn. Okay, your homework for today is about CA ka demerits learn karo. Okay, but the way you portrayed and said, see guys, if you remember, she didn't know the answer about the CA demerits. Okay, so, but she said that, so I'm not the right person to tell it because I'm not present in CA. That's how you try to revert smart move. That's called smart way of running. It's a life jacket to use when you do not know certain things. Okay, so I'm happy for it, but I want you to find out the answer for it. Okay, one thing that is your homework, and use pointers. You have done the same mistake like Sakla. You are not using pointers. Use pointers. All of you guys over here, please do learn to use pointers. Compulsory. Okay, don't give long answers here. Even in exam also, don't write full paragraph, except if it's an English paper. But I'm not an English teacher over here. But however, all of you, please, whenever you're writing any telling any answer, use pointers. So these are my 3 important learnings. Because of artificial intelligence, these are the 3 major positives we have. But when I speak about negatives, these are the 3 major challenges. Use pointers. Okay. And And Bushra, I totally appreciate everything you said, but balance your positives and negatives equally in your micro presentation. Whenever you're telling something, don't critique anything directly and go, or neither tell completely positive of anything. Okay, here and there you can tell that, so these were the major developments, but however, this also happened. So why? Because an interviewer should feel that you know both the perspectives. You're not knowing only one. You're neither one side, but you're in both sides. That you need to balance in an interview. For example, in all of you guys in your micro presentation, there will be many biased interviewers. Okay, for example, I might be a person who like artificial intelligence. Okay, now in your micro presentation, all of you are sitting and telling that I don't like micro presentation, I don't like I don't like artificial intelligence. If you keep on telling, I'll be like a little more biased. So if you tell that, say artificial intelligence has these many benefits, however this could be done and improved, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's how you need to balance it. Sakla, don't worry, I'll leave you fast. Don't worry, I'll finish it fast. So yeah, all of you guys are clear with it. So you need to
Yes.
balance your answers. Okay, don't go in one center, tell in two center, and then you give your views. Then you give a solution. The 360-degree answer should be proper. एकदम short होना चाहिए. Okay,
Yes.
Bushra, that is the one thing I want to tell you. And apart from that, great. You read newspaper regularly, Bushra. That's only one suggestion I can tell you. Read newspaper, and you can research about Jammu and Kashmir business development and what needs to be done more in terms of Jammu and Kashmir business sector development, or what could be done better. In the present news, you can refer and then could make good pointers and send it to me in the Tag Mango message.
Okay, sir.
Bhavya, good, great progress. I'm so happy for you because you overcome your first important layer, that is about your nervousness. And all of you over here, Adi was sweating, Rishi at one point he was like blank state, Zuyer was sweating here and there, and even Hardik here and there. And yeah, most of you sweat here, but that's how we try to improve. Today, Bhavya was able to tell something, it's because of his previous mock. Okay, that's because that's last time he was not able to speak, this time he said, because why? That's how mock helps you to go to the level 1 to level 2. Okay, that is a ratio it provides, that is a strength it provides, that is a mentality it provides, and it is very sharp. Bobby, I'm happy for it, great. But as you have come up with a level 1, level 2 is about learn properly constitutional law. All three law people over here, please do learn your constitutional basics, article fundamental rights, learn properly all the articles, all three of you. I want all of you to write down the homework. Bhavi, this is your major homework, but others also do it. Articles of a constitution, major articles, fundamental rights and DPSP, compulsory. Okay, all of you write it down, not everything in brief, at least try to understand the meaning first thing, and make and learn any 5 legal maxims and send it to me in WhatsApp. Not WhatsApp, I meant Tag Mango. Legal maxims. And I want you three, because law people separate roasting you people have for me, but I want you three of you to write 10 legal news and send it to me. 10 legal news. 10 legal news, that's compulsory. Done. I'm finishing the Hardik, just last 2 more minutes, I'm going to end the call. So yeah, 10 legal news, I want you people to do it and submit to me by Wednesday. 10 legal news, compulsory for you. For you three, it's mandatory. Okay. All right. So yeah, tell Hardik. I'm going to end the session. Tell.
Sir, when you asked why you chose NCR campus, so what should I have
Why do you
said?
choose? That is
Sir,
very subjective to answer.
parents forcing. I
Sir, can
wanted
you
to
just
choose
tell
Bangalore
what was the
campus.
last question you have asked?
Yeah, once again,
Like,
Bhavya,
can
once
you
again.
remember?
So, Hardik, I'll do one thing. You need to go work on that answer, because that is a very subjective answer, and I want you to find out the how a convincing answer could be. Because if you have watched all my videos, I've provided an answer to that question. I want you to go back, learn from it, or else you make your own answer. Come back to me, write it down, show it to me. I'll correct it for you, because I want your creativity to come here.
And sir, I have not, technically, I have never taken a drop. I joined a college after 12th, but I left it because it was very bad. So, should I say this, or should I say that I have taken a complete drop?
See, that totally depends upon you. I cannot tell you which one to tell the answer, but I can tell you what you can tell it better. See, you can tell in an interview that if they find out that you have done like that, then you can tell that, so I dropped out the college because of this particular reason. But however, my major priority was always Christ campus. You can tell that. Okay, whereas some second category of people, they always exempt from it. They don't try to tell that. See, for example, people like me, I don't care whether you applied for other college or not. I know that you applied for Christ. I'm giving you priority for it. Bhavya, are you there? Adi, tell.
Sir, I was just asking, what was the last question you have asked?
Vision and mission of Christ. Aha, all of you learn the vision and mission of Christ. Compulsory. Okay? Uh, Compulsory, all of you, I want you to learn vision and mission of whichever college you're applying for. Okay, Bhavya? And Adi.
So my question was more sort of like Hardik's. So as I have also taken a drop year, so my major question was like,
It doesn't matter because you didn't go to a college, right? In that drop year?
yeah, sir, I went, but for few months I went, then I took a drop year.
Then only few months you went. I suggest you not to tell it then.
So same here. What should I tell?
Yeah, few months if you said, I suggest you not to tell.
No,
But if
no.
you want to tell, see, if you have completed 1 year tenure, then you can tell. Few months means like initially 1 or 2 months maximum you might have been 1 or 2 or 3 max 4, regardless. But I don't think so. But if you finish it 1 year tenure, if they are very poking and asking again and again, then you can tell. Or else it's up to you to be that honest. It's up to your call, guys. I don't
Sir, I took a complete drop, so should I mention it or?
don't tell it. It's not required.
Okay.
What will they do in that particular thing? Okay. So this is the major thing which I wanted to tell you guys. So is it all clear? Okay, now I just want to tell you one more thing. All of you guys quickly just